Hi, Cancer. This is Tara. Welcome to your October 2016 Psychic Tarot Forecast. I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Greenwich Tarot deck, as I normally do, and plus some clarification cards from another deck, the Hanson Roberts. But first I want to talk about the new moon, the beautiful new moon, October 1st in Libra. This new moon, of course, is about new beginnings. So, Jupiter moved into Libra on September 9th. And this new moon conjuncts Jupiter. So Jupiter and Libra are playing around a lot, which is great because Jupiter is about expansion, growth, gifts, luck, enlightenment. I look at it that way. Libra is it's ruled by the planet of Venus. It's about beauty, love, harmony, cooperation. And so this moon is also aspected by Neptune, which Neptune has the personality of opposing logic. It has nothing to do with the concrete, tangible world, but it's more of a source of creativity and impulsiveness, imagination, and intuition. It enjoys, I had to pull that card, it enjoys time in the ethereal world, spirituality, daydreaming, and really it's a higher octave of Venus. So this is going to be a beautiful new moon, really lovely for people, for everyone. And so personally, what does this mean? A Libra new moon ruled by Venus, aspected by Neptune. Okay, so what this results in is creativity, a finer perspective, unconditional love, and coming from the heart space. So in relationships, what can we do? Well, we can ask ourselves, how can I be the best me? How can I, when I'm talking with people and communicating, what can I do to serve my highest good and their highest good? And when I'm talking to clients, or I learned this quite some time ago, but when I'm talking to clients and friends who have an important discussion coming up, whether it's with a client of your own, or a parent, or a child, or a spouse, whoever it is, and this feels like, it's important, you need to get some things off your chest, and you really want to communicate with another person. Imagine, this is an exercise, imagine your eyes rolling down into your heart space. Because our eyes are our perception, our vision, right? But if they come from the heart, it opens up a whole new reality. It's love, it's unconditional love. It allows judgment and ego to drop. Because when our ego is in place and we always feel like we're right and the other person's wrong, or, vice versa, then that's all about ego. And so we want to come from a place of a higher state of being and relate to each other with, spiritual principles and a higher expression of how we do that. So I hope that made some sense to you guys. It's worked for me. And, you can be in the line at the grocery store market, and possibly the checker's had a bad day. And, it's the kick the dog syndrome. And so instead of taking those feelings in yourself empathically, send love out. You don't even have to say anything. It doesn't have to be a discussion. Also this new moon represents a feeling of leaving the past behind. Any disappointments in the past. Feelings of, wow, why didn't that project work out? Why didn't that venture work out? Why didn't it work out with buying a house, or, another property, or the relationship, whatever it may be, any disappointments, move forward, because we're moving into a much higher state of being, like I mentioned earlier, and a feeling of lightness and being lighter. So there's real inspiration with this new moon, and I hope everyone enjoys it and what's to come of it, and moving into a new state of of life, really. Okay, so moving on to your reading. Speaking of moving on, but I just felt like, with all of the astrological aspects of September, that lunar eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse, was really something, and it caused a lot of people to have changes in their lives, like moving. I know for me, I'm going to be doing that in November, the beginning of November, something that came up in October. So, wow. A lot of people changing jobs, moving on to what feels good for them, or being pushed out of a job because it's not right. When it's not working, it's not working. And you'll know that. Don't fight it. You know, try to see if you can work on Ventures prospects jobs. If it's good, then you'll know it. If it's not, then it will it will leave somehow, some way, or you will leave it. Okay, on to your reading, Cancer. Well, the first card that comes up, I love this card, is the Nine of Pentacles. And speaking of happy home, happy life, feeling good about your money, you guys are finally culminating what has taken some time, but to work out the details. But you're starting to work these out, and to see the pentacles around here, this is about your money, your property, your health, your home, your family, where you live. Look at the lizard here, this reptile. So there's a feeling of being grounded and being joyful. I love that this comes up for you guys first. Let's see what else in this card I'm noticing. Actually, this wheel almost looks like a pentacle. So this could be like the 10 of Pentacles here. I don't know why. I've never read this into this card, but you never know what comes up. And the 10 of Pentacles is generational. So it could be that money comes to you from a way that you never thought could happen. I mean, it could be, I'm just saying this could be from inheritance. This could be from as simple as, winning a few bucks in the lottery, or a bonus where you work, or unsuspected clients that come around that you didn't know existed at one point, even last month, comes up for you. But whatever it is, it's making you for more money, feeling better about your financial circumstances. Okay, and this, of course, this is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If your Moon or Rising, of course, is a different sign, watch those as well, because a lot of times people will say they either resonate with those or it adds additional layers of richness to their month. Okay, so the second card of the reading is the Seven of Swords. All right, Cancer, this is interesting. This guy is, to me it feels like when I look at this, it's like, wow, whew, made it through that. Made it through that situation. Something challenging has happened for you guys. And I don't mean just recently, but it feels like in the last months, years. It's just like you worked through it, you thought about it, because this is a sword card. This particular deck calls it Seven of Thames, but it's Seven of Swords. But you've either thought about it, you've worked through it, you've analyzed it, and you've come out of what could have been, it's like he's been hunting, and he's looking back like, wow, I escaped maybe some danger or some conflict or some unpleasant situation that was back here. And he's going home to his feels like more secure life. So any of you that have had unpleasant situations and feel like you've narrowly escaped them. And I don't mean like a car accident, that could be, but or surgery or something like that. That could be as well. I'm not saying it's not. It could be about your work. It could be about your clients, your friends, but you've gotten through something that has been unpleasant. And you're taking a pause to look around and analyze it and review it. Mercury went direct on October 22nd, but the shadow period, which is the 2 weeks later, ends on October 7th. So we're really not, out of the woods completely with any reviewing until, around October 7th or so. So that may be part of this too, but I'm just saying that you're moving past it. You're taking a pause, you're reflecting, you're reviewing, you're analyzing it. And I'm noticing the gold up here, the gold leaves. So it feels like as fall moves on, that there hangs over your head some brightness. So just acknowledge this, feel your feelings, and ground. And when I say ground, that means drink water. It means feel your feet, really feel like you're in your body and not in your head thinking all the time. Because I said earlier, review, and you will, but when you do that, make sure that you feel grounded so that you're not getting headaches from thinking too much, or you're not sleeping at night, those types of things. Okay, so whatever this is, you're like, okay, I've analyzed it, I've gotten through it, I'm happy I'm done with it, or almost done with it. You're taking a pause on some situation in your life. Well, I love the next card that comes up. This is the Star card, and this is a beautiful, beautiful card in so many different ways. It feels to me, Cancer, and I've never said this when looking at this card, but you are a star. It's like intuitively telling you that you have what it takes to make your dreams come true. This is true enlightenment. As you can see, she has her wings on, so there's angelic blessings around this. There's water flowing, so this is about your emotions, feeling good about yourself emotionally. Lots of enlightenment. This is the sun, the moon, but the moon almost looks like it's a star. It is a star. Every planet is. But it's lighting up your house, and you guys are moon children. So pay attention to the full moon when it comes up, and actually I'll be talking about that mid-month videos. This, of course, the beginning of the month is the new moon, and mid-month will be the full moon. So, and this is the second half of the month, these two cards. So around that time period, October 15th and on 16th, second half of the month, I feel like you're going to feel like you are blessed. You are blessed. And I love that here's the fourth card, and this is the King of Pentacles. He is a happy guy. I was going to say fellow, and then I wanted to say family at the same time. So this could be very well affecting your family. Maybe this King of Pentacles, maybe you're feeling like this King of Pentacles, and you're bringing in more money, or you're feeling good about your finances, and it's positively affecting your family. It could be, too, that this is an earth sign, so this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that is helping you or assisting you or mentoring or guiding you, or possibly a client or a supervisor or someone that's supporting you. Because this is a very grounded person. He's made good money. He's enjoying life. So he has this big pentacle in his hand, and how happy, and he's He definitely has eaten well. And there's flowers above him that are blooming in the cow, so it means he has property, and the animals around him. The cow represents growth and represents always being able to eat and have plenty. So I love that this particular card is facing I look at how they face each other. And these two are facing each other. So there's enlightenment around this particular situation with this man. There's a culmination of blessings. I think you guys are going to feel really good by the end of the month about where you are, who you are. You've got a little tripped up here. That's okay, because because of this, look how he's looking at her. He's looking back at the forest, but he says, okay, because of this and I got through it, I'm able to see the bigger picture now. So now you're able to see the bigger picture and how this situation affected you. In other words, say that you have a business and it almost went down the tubes, or it feels like it went down the tubes, or a project. But you learned a lot. You learned a really good lesson out of this. Is either dealing with someone or communicating with someone. And it's given you pause to think about it, because this course is a sword card, so it's our thinking. And because you did that, there's blessings to come out of it. Renewed strength and support, or you're feeling like this happy, grounded, successful. This would be a person who's done well with his money. He has fun with making money. He's owned property. He's enjoyed playing the game of life. Very grounded, very supportive and generous individual. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to draw some clarification cards. And let's just see with this particular deck, Hanson Roberts, and let's just see what, well, this card wants to come out. All right, interesting. This one and this one. All right. So it could have been, too, that your motivation, this is the Lover's card in the Hanson Roberts deck. And see how there's the angel up here guiding them? So your motivation is nurturing. Your motivation is happy family, happy love, coming from the heart, commitment. That's a big value to you, it feels like. Your home, your family, of course, your Cancer, of course. And then the next clarification card that came up is the Six of Cups. This is a sweet little card. It denotes harmony with our emotions. It also can denote children, yes, because there are children, but it can denote childhood memories. And for you, is maybe you want to be a little bit more playful, or you're remembering some memories from the past that made you feel good about life. Yeah, and that's helpful, beneficial to you, because what it does is, when we're children, we are reminded of, we're not reminded, we live in a place of open-heartedness. We don't screen what we say. We're who we are. We're authentic. It's just until we get to our, adult stage that we change for the world. We change for others. But this is a reminder to be authentic to yourself, live in harmony with that. And when you're authentic to yourself, you'll be authentic, you'll seem authentic to others, and there's better communication. Okay, and then the last clarification card is the Eight of Rods. Well, this is about movement. Man, this is about you guys taking opportunities, growth. You're ready to do that. Recently, there probably has been a, a new job for you, or you're going to move, or you have moved, or what it's saying is that because you've taken the challenge to grow, to take on the inspiration, the creative inspiration, that this has brought some really significant changes and success and benefits to you. So congratulations, Cancer. I'm going to add up the 4 original cards numerologically. There is the 9, 7 is 16. 16 and 17 is what? 34. 35. Let me make sure I did that right. There's 1, 18, and 7 is 25. And 9 is 34, right? Okay, so here we go with, no, I'm going to add these up again. I'm getting 2 different answers. This is interesting. 9 and 7 is 16. 6 and 7 is 34, 35. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm getting 7s and 8s. And you know, have you heard that expression? Kind of on the out, 7s and 8s, they go together in an unusual way. And I'm trying to think of the expression, but 7 would mean introspection, and you've done that. I think that's why I'm getting 2 answers here. Introspection, using your intuitive abilities. This is what this is about. Clarification, psychic abilities. The 8 is about your money, your property, your finances, and bridging the spiritual and the material worlds together. So that would make sense. That's why it was confusing me as to which number. I don't even care which number it is. To me, it's 7 and 8. Here's your 8s, your pentacle, your money, your home. Here's your 7s, where it's more about intuition. It's more about analyzing, intuition, analyzing to create your property. Okay, I'm going to go with that because it feels right for me. And I hope it does for you as well. All right, Cancer, if you would like your own personal private reading and look at what this is about for you, because I feel like there's angelic blessings. I actually feel like this is the anchor card. Then give me a shout at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. You can even email me some questions if you would like, and I'll email you back by pulling cards and intuiting the answer for you. Just make sure it's not a question, just a simple question like, when am I getting married? I would like some background to fill in the information, or what job am I going to find next? Tell me about what you're doing, and I'll answer that for you. And that's actually a lesser expensive reading. It's about $20 depending on what you send me. Or go on my website, taraventura.com, and you can look at my menu of services. I do all kinds of envisioning your potential, intuitive development, one-on-one on Skype, general readings, and I would love to do that with you, Cancer. Intuit with you. How fun. All right, be safe, my friends. Have a great October. Reach out to me. You have, again, 2 different aspects going on: your money, your property, and then your inner self. All right? Okay, take care. Be well. Look for the October videos. Make sure and subscribe so that you'll receive those in your inbox. And I will see you soon.